Hey, you can be both lazy and ingenious. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 life hacks for lazy people. For this list, we're looking at hacks that, quite frankly, solve problems that were never that big to begin with. But who are we to judge? These shameless hacks are sure to get results with the least possible effort. But fair warning, they are not always going to be pretty. Number 10. Use a Ziploc bag and straw instead of cups. Among the unmotivated masses, doing dishes is a common gripe. We all have that friend whose home consists of mountains of unwashed dishes, multiple food-encrusted games of Jenga, all waiting to be lost with one misplaced swing of the arm. Dishes are a very real source of conflict among roommates, none of whom ever want to take responsibility for the collective mess. With this little trick though, you can unburden yourself of all responsibility as far as drinking vessels are concerned. With a Ziploc bag to hold the beverage, a straw to access its contents, and the knowledge that you can just recycle it all when you're done, you're all set.
Ziploc fresh!
Come on, it's like a Capri Sun. Number 9. Duct tape cup holder. You'd think that with all the money you spend on an automobile, you'd at least get a conveniently located cup holder included. And you did. But as anyone who spends a lot of time in their car will tell you, the cup holder is never exactly where you want it to be, or there aren't enough of them. Oh, you're actually happy with your car cup holders?
A cup holder? Bert, we gotta stop and get a cup! Bert?
Well, how about your lawn chair? Your bike? The world is full of situations not designed to hold cups, but you decide when you want to bring a beverage along for the ride. So break out the duct tape and shape the world to fit your needs.
Duct tape? Hate to break it to you, bro. Already been invented.
Number 8. Perfume hairbrush instead of showering.
Does my hair smell bad?
Oh, it smells good, actually.
Honestly, we've all been there. Your alarm goes off late and there's no time to shower. You go to shower, but there are no clean towels, meaning that getting soaking wet would be seriously inconvenient. Maybe the roomies already used all the hot water. Or, no judgment, maybe you just don't feel like it. Usually dry shampoo is the answer, but maybe you ran out and you were too lazy to get more. If you're self-conscious of your hair and concerned that it may have a distinct few days without a wash scent to it, spray your hairbrush with perfume and start brushing. The lovely scent paired with the brushed out look will have everyone fooled.
Check this out!
Number 7. Turn your screen on its side.
Do not adjust your set. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Unless you're a mummy, a vampire, or somebody recovering from a crash in a full body cast, chances are you don't actually rest lying down on your back, regardless of what doctors recommend. Especially when lounging on the couch or in bed, you're more likely resting on your side, begrudgingly accepting the fact that the show you're binge watching on Netflix is off by about 90 degrees. If you're lying in bed with a laptop, embrace the portable technology and flip it on its side. Boom, problem solved. We wouldn't suggest doing this with a 50-inch flat screen, but even your desktop monitor can handle it if you feel like resting your head on your desk.
Brilliant but lazy.
Number 6. Quick dryer refresh instead of ironing.
Look at the box your iron came in. It says, warning, do not iron clothes while wearing them. Do we really have to slow down for these people?
All right, show of hands, how many people actually iron their clothes? Wow, that many? Well, no need to be all smug about it. For those of us who've never mastered the fine art of ironing, or who simply feel that it's an absurd amount of effort and equipment, this little hack is a real job saver. As in, it gives clothing a passably ironed look, just good enough to keep the boss from taking notice.
Nice suit.
Put the outfit in question in the dryer with a damp washcloth or ice cubes, and it will come out mostly wrinkle-free. With a hair straightener, you can even crisp up the shirt collar for added effect. Number 5. Use your yogurt lid as a spoon. Walking to the kitchen, it's for chumps. Sadly, you have to do it at least once if you've got a hankering for some dairy. But should you get back to the couch and hit play on Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, only to realize, no, you've forgotten the spoon. Don't give up and trudge back to the kitchen. You've already got everything you need. That yogurt lid can be easily held in the shape of a taco and used to scoop out the contents of the container. If you've got one of those aluminum yogurt lids, you can even get fancy and craft yourself a little origami spoon.
The yogurt verdict is in. Fat! Yeah.
Number 4, using an oven as a heater.
I'm so cold that I'm shivering.
In colder climates, winter can be a real downer, especially if you live in an old, poorly insulated house or apartment. Whatever heating method you have, it isn't cutting it. But who's got the willpower to face the frigid outside world and go buy an additional space heater? Just crank the oven heat and leave it open a crack. Voila, a space heater. Seriously though, laziness is no excuse for risking your life or those of your furry friends. This should never be done with a gas stove or if you have pets. Even then, you should never leave the oven unattended, so get used to hanging around in the kitchen or baking a lot.
Not gonna make it.
Got up, and I'll get as far as I can.
Right now, it's about 1 foot up that
Started
floor.
eating each other.
I'll take my chances.
Don't be an idiot.
Number 3, using a hoodie as a feed bag.
You do know you put your hoodie on backwards, right?
Did I? It's called a snack hoodie.
Honestly, this hack is kind of incredible. It's super simple, looks absurd, and totally works. Pretty much everything you're looking for in a noteworthy lazy hack. It's nice to have your snacks easily accessible, but balancing them on your lap while doing other things can result in catastrophe should you misjudge their location and knock them over. Sure, you could position them within arm's reach on a solid surface, but doesn't that sound like a whole lot of, well, unnecessary reaching? Wearing a sweater backwards provides you with a horse-style feed bag, which you can easily reach into with minimal effort.
I think we need to call the patent office.
You can even go full horse and skip the hands entirely. Number 2, treat all underwear like they're reversible. Underwear. What an inconvenience. It's not like other clothing, which you can pretty much wear indefinitely so long as you coordinate the color with the food you eat and inevitably spill on yourself. Are you grossed out yet? Great, now let's talk underwear. Even those with low standards of hygiene recognize that underwear, due to its intimate relationship with genitalia, needs to be changed regularly. But what if you switch up the surface of the underwear making contact with said naughty bits? You know what? Fred explains it best.
I wear 'em front. I wear 'em back. I go inside out. Then I go front and back.
Just think of it like rotating your tires. Hey, we said it wasn't always gonna be pretty. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, plastic wrap your dishes.
Cellophane.
Like saran wrap?
Yeah.
We started with dishes and we're coming full circle. By now you've likely got your Ziploc bag and straw game down, but in order to completely liberate yourself from dish duty, we're gonna introduce you to the ultimate lazy hack. You can plastic wrap all of your dishes before using them. Bowls, plates, whatever. When you're done eating, just throw the plastic wrap out and bask in the glory of the still, untarnished dish underneath.
Adapt or die.
On special occasions, use a tortilla instead of plastic wrap for a wrapper you can eat afterwards. You may want to learn to eat with nothing but a spoon though, as knives and forks have a risk of perforating the plastic. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.